What's up, nerds? It's time for another Tech Talk Tuesday. So, here we are, coming off of a long weekend. So, I'd love to know first off, just because I'm a people person and this is my social time, what did y'all do this past weekend? I had a good time hanging out with my family at the lake house and looking forward to more shenanigans all summer long. We had no Wi-Fi, so I got nothing done. So that was fun. So it's pedal to the metal today. And I want to talk today a bit about social media, and it's a necessary part of it's existing, but even more so if you're in the online business space, right? Because you got to be able to know how to post, when to post, what kind of content you're posting, what type of posts are we doing, stories, posts, reels, and then how do you follow up and engage with people after you've made your content, right? So you have the content creation, you have the client retention, you have the actually you have the content creation, then you have the prospecting, and then conversion, client retention, all of that comes into play, right? And here's the thing that if you haven't heard this before, I want you to hear this, and it's super important. It's you don't need to recreate the wheel, right? You do not. You can reuse your content because guess what? If your messaging isn't staying on point, if you need to make new content because your messaging's totally shifted, then you're likely confusing your audience, right? So if I'm talking about the same stuff here, I can take bits of this video, I could reuse it, repurpose it, turn it into a blog post, send it back here. And there's a lot of different tools out there that can be really helpful with this. Are you guys familiar with repurposing your content? Let me know in the comments if that's something that if you already repurpose or if that's a new concept to you, because I'd love to know how much of that you guys know about and know how to utilize. And don't forget to click on the link so that I can see who's your name when you comment. Uh, so, yes, so you got to repurpose your content. And that means if you're going live somewhere, or you can take that and reuse it. If you have pictures, you can reuse it. But look at the concepts. What are you talking about? How is that helping your audience? Are you delivering value to them? And are they able to get some sort of transformation with that? One of my favorite tools, and then being able to make sure you're following up with them, because it's not always on that first moment, right? Like I had a masterclass last week or a workshop last week that I had really good attendance, but I also had like 80 people say they wanted to come, and I only had like 25 people attend. So that means I've got to follow up with all these people, and I have to have a way to be able to systematically track and follow up with them. And there's a number of different tools that I use, but some of them are people who didn't even register, but they only set in PMs that they were interested. So I use this awesome tool called Group Track CRM. So if you guys have not heard of Group Track, let me know in the comments. Comment Group Track if you have not heard of it, and I'd love to hook you up so you can check it out and have uh, a trial of that and nerd out with you, because it is a super game-changing platform. It basically turns your entire social media into your CRM. All your Facebook friends and contacts, you can add tags and to their actual Facebook profile, and that is their contact card in your database. How cool is that? Right? One of my that is a great tool for social media, for tracking conversion, getting into the DMs with people. And what's really cool is they are about to be on Instagram. One of my favorite tools for, and if you want to know more about these, let me know. I have links for you. I have affiliate links. If you use my affiliate links, you actually get a bunch of really cool stuff. You get free time with me. I also use a platform called SmarterQ. That is a really great platform to help recycle your content in your groups, right? I also have a wellness group where we talk about essential oils. And a lot of times you got to make sure, you got to realize you're going to have new people in your group all the time. So giving them the basic content, like basic tips, is going to be really helpful. And it'll also be reminders to your existing clientele on basic things for them to remember to use your product or service. So having some basic tips in SmarterQueue can be super duper helpful. So those are my two favorite tools that I use for social media. And also, when you're looking at streaming, you have to be in multiple places at one time. So right now you see me on Be Live. I'm actually about to switch over to Restream, and I'm happy to nerd out with you more about that. Restream does have the ability to go live in multicast from Zoom. Multicast, what that means is being able to stream into multiple places, because right now I'm streaming to my group and my business page and my YouTube channel. And that's the thing. You got to recognize that your audience is in a lot of places. So it's figuring out how can you, without losing your mind, be in multiple places at the same time. Well, if any of this sounds interesting to you, leave me a note in the comments and I'll touch base with you and get you some cool tech toys to check out. If you have tech questions, let me know. I am happy to do a video about something specific. And I've got a whole checklist of things you can let me know about. And if you have any just like actual tech issues, you can always post a Loom and just tag me in the comments or tag me in the Loom. And if me or my team can help you out, we'll get you sorted out. And last but not least, if you have not checked into the Wellness CRM, then you're missing out. It is a super fun time. And we're get the whole Wellness Nerd Academy. It's been absolutely fantastic. So I will see you all next week, where I go live in this group every week with quick tech tips. We'll probably be doing more workshops. We'll definitely be doing more workshops where we can dive a little bit more in depth about systems, strategies, and how to use technology to streamline and automate. All right. See you next week.